Hello everyone, hi, this is Munish. You are watching Crime Tech English and I welcome all of you to Crime Tech family and I hope everyone part of this Crime Tech family is doing well and fine. From last few days, I have received several emails, several requests on social media that we should talk about a doll known as Annabelle doll. Many believe that this doll is having some spirit inside her, bad spirit. Many believe that she is a sin doll. Many believe that she might have killed many people. So I thought it is interesting and we should talk about it. I did my own research. And to start with a scratch, there was a family in US. Three members in the family, father John, mother and daughter Marcella. One day John found a doll in the backyard of his house. Initially, he inquired with the neighbors. Everyone said that they have never seen this doll in their life. And it was a very weird looking doll, but John thought that this might be a good gift for her daughter Marcella, and he gave it to Marcella. Now, what happened, ladies and gentlemen, that soon Marcella became very attached to this doll. While Marcella was sleeping, eating, studying, every time the doll was with Marcella. It was a concern for John and his wife because many times Marcella was having dinner, but instead of talking to mother or father, she used to look at the doll and then used to have her dinner. So these things were little concerning for John and his wife, but they moved on. When she turned 13, then what happened? She became sick. And within few days, she died. Marcella died. There was no reason, and at that point of time, there was no concern for the family that within few days, she will get so sick that she will die. But here, Marcella died. Now, interestingly, what happened? And now listen this carefully. After Marcella died, John started looking for the doll inside the house. But he was never able to trace that doll. He inquired with the neighbors, people living around it, whether they have seen this doll or not, but no one was able to find it. And the moment Marcella died, she disappeared from the house. Now coming to 1970. There was a nursing student called Donna. Now, Donna was turning 28, and when she was turning 28, then her mother gifted her a doll. This doll was gifted to a nursing student who was 28-year-old. It might sound interesting to you that before that, Donna's mother had never ever gifted anything to her, but Donna's mother went to an antique store to look for some expensive, some good gift, but here she came out with a doll. And this doll, my friends, was Annabelle doll, the same doll which Marcella was having. How it reached the antique store, no one was able to give this answer. But later on, I'm coming to Donna part. So, Donna was staying in a hostel with two other roommates, Angie and Lou. So basically what happened that when Donna was gifted this doll, then initially there was no suspicion for Donna to doubt anything about this doll, but soon she also became very attached. A 28-year-old nursing student getting attached to a doll. This is what happened with Marcella, but Marcella was young. Here we are talking about a 28-year-old woman. Okay, so she became very attached, but Lou never liked it. She always hated this doll. Now what happened that Donna was having some suspicion about this doll because when she used to keep the Annabelle doll on chair, and after her study, after her college, when she used to come back to her hostel room, the doll would be somewhere on bed, somewhere on ground. So these things were happening. Initially, she thought that it might be, she might not be able to remember what is happening. She might have forgotten where she kept it. But one day, what she did, Donna, that she, took the doll, put it inside a cabinet and locked it. And she wrote it on a notepad just to make sure that whether her suspicion are true or not. But when she came back, the doll was not inside the cabinet. The cabinet was locked in the morning when she was leaving. The doll was inside the cabinet, but when she came back to her hostel room, the doll was outside and it was on the bed. Now she started, thinking about it. She told this to Lou. Lou said that I have always told you that I never liked this doll. She is a very weird looking doll. I always suspect something is about it, but no, you should get rid of it. But again, she was so attached, Donna was so attached to this doll that she was not ready to throw it or leave it somewhere. No time went by. After a few days, what happened that Lou was outside the room. She was talking to some person and she heard a sound of screaming. She went to the room and she saw that there was no one inside the room apart from the doll. She again thought that, it might be her suspicion. There was no sound at all. But then Donna came inside the room. And she came after she heard someone screaming. And when she went inside, she opened the door. Lou was lying on the floor. There were 7 injury marks on Lou, and she was, almost unconscious. It appeared that she has seen something, and her mental status is not in a condition where, she can narrate the entire story what happened with her. She was immediately admitted to the hospital, and miraculously within 2 days she recovered. All these 7 injuries, they got healed. And when she spoke to Donna about 2 days, she spoke to Donna after 2 days, she told that it was the doll. It was the weird looking doll. She attacked on her, and it was basically because she never liked it. Donna was back, and when she was back, then she thought that she will do something with the doll. But when she went to the room, she saw there are some papers, and on the paper it is written that help me. For 2-3 days this continued, help me, help me, help me. And on the pages it looked like a leather page. No one uses a leather page, but on that leather page it was written help me. So Lou was back, and Donna, they both decided that they will take it to a father, a priest of a church. And the doll was taken to a father. The father heard everything. He said, I will speak to my superior, my senior father. The doll was again taken to a senior father, and then he told Donna and Lou that this is a serious concern. You should get in touch with some paranormal researcher. I know a couple who are into it, and I will speak to them. So, basically their name was Warner couple. They were known as Warner couple. And initially what happened is that these paranormal researchers were called. They heard everything. They said, we'll be staying with you for a week. We'll start, our research on it, and for 1 week they will be looking at the activities of this doll. So, they stayed for a week, and then what they found, the wife was Lauren Warren. Lauren Warren. So, what this Warren couple did, they started, keeping an eye on the activities of this doll, and after 1 week, they were satisfied that something is wrong with this doll, and they said, "We are taking this doll with us." They took the doll, and the doll was kept inside a car. They started driving for their home, and they met with an accident. Now, before the accident, what happened, that the steering wheel of the car got jammed. The brake was not working, accelerator was not working. It seems that they lost the entire control of the car, and the car met with an accident. No one was seriously injured, but soon they got to know that this accident has something to do with this doll. So anyway, they basically, what happened, they put some holy water on this doll, and they took her to their office. And when this doll was taken to Warren office, again there was same activity. If they if they are keeping the doll on this sofa, then on some day when they will be back to their house, they will find that it is at some other place. So this is what was happening with this doll, and finally they concluded that there is some spirit inside this doll. There might be a ghost inside this doll, and she should be locked somewhere. They spoke to a father, they spoke to many other people, and what they were told, and based on their research, what they concluded, that this is a doll who want to stay inside a living human being. The spirit inside the doll wants to come out, and she wants to stay inside a living human being, and the living human being this doll identified was Donna, and that is why this doll wanted to stay with Donna, and Donna wanted to stay with this doll. So finally, after this conclusion, they thought that this should be locked somewhere. Now, this Warner couple had a museum, and this, I have a photograph also, so that you can understand what exactly, how exactly this doll looked like. So I'll just zoom in so that you can have a better picture. This is from internet. So this is Lauren Warren with this doll. This is what this Annabelle doll looked like. I hope you can see. And this is when she took the doll from Donna to her residence, okay, while they were doing their research. And this is the latest photo, because there were many, movies based on, made on it. So this is the actual photo of the doll, and this is the photo when this doll was kept inside a museum. Okay, so here is the photo. Okay, I'll zoom it for you. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so it is written, "Do not touch anything. Positively, do not open." Okay, in this museum, if you go, this is in US. If you go in this museum, you are not allowed to go nearby this doll. And finally, this doll was put inside this, this cabinet, you can say, inside the museum, and it is from 360 degree. It is packed via a glass thing, where there is no chance that even a drop of water can go inside It is completely waterproof, airproof, and everyone who visits this museum is given a warning that do not go near this doll. Now, another interesting story I'll tell you about this doll, that while she was in museum, this doll was in museum, a couple came and basically girlfriend boyfriend, and what the boyfriend did that he started basically in layman language you can say that he started making fun of this doll. He started saying that if you have any power, do something to me, I am standing right in front of you, can you do anything to me? He started doing like this, and then he laughed, and both the girlfriend boyfriend, they started they went outside, they had a bike, and while they were going back they met with an accident, and the boyfriend died. He immediately died on the spot. He died, and the girlfriend, however, she was in a hospital for almost a year. She recovered, and these researcher, what they concluded that basically this doll was not happy with this man making fun about her, and this is why she killed her. So still many believe, the doll is still inside the museum, many believe that this doll is having some sinned spirit inside her, ghost inside her, and she wants to come inside a living human being. And this is why, if you go back, then initially it was Marcella, and then Donna's mother, who went to an antique store known as hobby store to buy something expensive, she chose this weird looking doll for a 28-year-old nursing student, and finally it was gifted to her. So it was all controlled by her. This is what is believed. And when it was with Donna, I narrated the entire story. So this was about Annabelle doll. If you have any more information about it, because I think you might have heard about movies based on this doll, but what I have been told that most of the movies have some extra masala in it, some fiction in it, but this is what actually happened with this doll and the people around this doll. So I thought it might have been interesting to you, and if you have any suggestion for me, if you want me to narrate any such story, any other crime story, do let me know. I'll be happy to do that research and share that story with you. Thank you so much for watching this.